you're thinking about moving to Mesa, I'm Melissa Bailey, your East Valley area expert, and I want to share everything about Mesa, the top 7 things you should think about before you think about moving here. So you've been Googling, you've been looking on Zillow, and you want to know what this town is about. You may already live here and be in this community, and you're looking for a new neighborhood. And this is what I wish someone would have told me, and what I tell every client before they sign anything. Mesa is not what you think it is. Most people hear Mesa and picture one giant suburb with a strip mall every mile, and there's lots of strip malls, but Mesa is actually the 3rd largest city in Arizona, and it has a more distinct pocket area with different kinds of neighborhoods than most people realize. You've got an older historic district near downtown. It has gorgeous mid-century character. You've got master plan communities in the north and south and east parts of Mesa, and those feel like small towns within the city. And then you've got areas that are convenient, close to the 202 for commuters, and they have no HOAs. So if you're thinking, I want to move to Mesa, that's just the beginning of the conversation. Where in Mesa matters a lot. The East Valley lifestyle is real, and it can change you. I grew up connected to this desert. I grew up in Mesa. I went to Mountain View High School, and I know what it takes to thrive here. And the people that lean into the hiking, biking, exploring, the Superstition Mountains are right there, and you can use them as a compass. Saguaro Lake is close. And if you're someone who wants walkable city energy, Mesa has some of that in the Eastmark area, and then of course in the downtown area. For people that are looking for space and sky, the outdoors is right within reach. You're gonna love it here. If you're expecting a dense urban core, know that what you're signing up for may not be that. Your dollar goes a little bit further here in Mesa than other parts in the country. That window is tightening. Mesa has historically offered incredible value compared to coastal markets. 3-bedroom homes with pools, big lots, newer construction at price points that would make someone from California or Seattle or Oregon actually laugh out loud is still true here. That gap is narrowing, and inventory shifts and interest rates are ongoing, and our population growth is still affecting that, and it impacts what you can get for your money. The buyers I work with know what they want. We hone in on the area, and they're coming out ahead. The ones who are saying we're gonna wait and see end up paying a lot more for less home. The summers are real. I am not gonna sugarcoat it. Everybody asks me about the heat. And here's the truth. June, July, and August are genuinely brutal. We're talking 110, sometimes in July it gets up to 120. And then monsoon season cools us off a little bit. But with those afternoon storms that come out of nowhere, the temperature drops are about 20 degrees in a few minutes. And they're actually kind of magical. It's fun to see. Winters and springs and falls, oh my gosh, they're absolutely wonderful. You can hike in January while half the country is shoveling snow. Most people who live here will tell you summer is the price you pay for 9 months of paradise. You get used to it. You really do. You walk from your air-conditioned home to your air-conditioned car to the next thing that you're doing. School and where you're going to put your kids in the district, the boundaries directly affect your property. And we have lots of school choice here. One of the great things about Arizona is Mesa has multiple school districts within its borders. Gilbert Unified, Queen Creek on the south side near Eastmark, and then Mesa. They're all very different in terms of ratings and resources, but we have portable boundaries here. So as long as you can provide your children transportation, you can choose what school they go to. And that's a great offering that you don't have in other parts of the country that can greatly impact the education that your kids get. 5 years from now, you might be in the perfect school district and your house might have equity. HOAs are another big consideration in Arizona and specifically Mesa. Anything built in the last 20 years is gonna have an HOA. Some people love HOAs like me. I like driving through the neighborhood and seeing nice houses and not seeing a lot of issues that need to be corrected. They have paint colors, parking, and all of that's in the CC&Rs for you to review and read through title before you close on a home. I've had clients fall in love with a home and then they read the CC&Rs and they find out one of the rules is a deal breaker for them. And it's an easy problem to solve. We just have to catch it early and make sure that the community guidelines are one that work for what your needs are. And the HOAs are not the demanding kind here. They're more like keep the weeds out of your yard and don't park in the grass kind of vibe. Mesa has a lot of moving parts. We have new construction communities, resale, inventory off-market opportunities, neighborhoods that are changing fast. Buyers who come in with a strong local agent who actually knows the streets, the builders, the neighborhoods, and the communities get a better outcome. So I can look at a listing that you send me and tell you to look at it on the satellite in Google and see if that's a neighborhood that you really think you want to be in. And that knowledge can help you, especially if you're relocating from out of state and you're not going to see that house or the community. We can start those conversations before you're ready to buy, because the more you know up front, the better decision you're going to make when the time comes for you to make that offer. Those are my 7 things that you need to know about moving to Mesa. If you want to talk to me, you can text directly with the number in the captions below, or you can send me a DM right here or respond in the comments and I'll get back with you. I love helping people figure out if Mesa's the right fit and exactly where in Mesa makes sense for your lifestyle. If this helped you, share it with someone who's thinking about moving to Mesa, and I'll see you in the next one.